Welcome back to Palangi 21. Today I will show you the list of gay films and TV shows to watch in August 2024. Sebastian follows Max, a 25-year-old aspiring novelist, living in London and paying his dues working at a literary magazine. Frustrated by his own ambitions and the pressures to succeed, Max, with the pseudonym Sebastian, secretly meeting men via an escorting platform and using his experiences to fuel his stories. What begins as a few furtive meetings soon becomes a hidden nocturnal life, and the debut novel that he has been longing to write finally seems within reach. Finding himself more comfortable as Sebastian than expected, yet determined to keep his exploits a secret, Max increasingly struggles to remain in control of a delicately balanced double life. The film had a limited release in theaters. Stress Positions follows Terry Goon, who is keeping strict quarantine in his ex-husband's Brooklyn brownstone while caring for his nephew, a 19-year-old model from Morocco. Bedridden in a full-leg cast after an electric scooter accident. Unfortunately for Terry, everyone in his life wants to meet the model. The film was released on Hulu, Fandango, Prime and Apple TV. Ganymede is a horror indie film. After a small-town wrestling star develops a crush on an openly gay classmate, he is stalked by a grotesque creature that invades his thoughts as he navigates his feelings and struggles to live up to his legacy-obsessed family. The film was released on Fandango, Prime and Apple TV. National Anthem tells about Dylan, a soft-spoken 21-year-old construction worker. Is the de facto father figure to his little brother and works odd jobs to help the family get by. After he finds himself with the opportunity to work at a ranch, he is welcomed by a vibrant community of rodeo performers who openly explore their identities and sexuality. The film was released on Fandango, Prime and Apple TV. Pretty Boys is a romantic comedy that follows Gray, a flamboyant and charming young man, and his lifelong best friend Jonas, a heartthrob with masculine appeal. While Jonas effortlessly navigates the gay dating scene, Gray struggles to find love, convinced that his effeminate style is an obstacle. Their world turns upside down when Yates, Gray's crush, returns from the United States. Gray's heart races at the chance to rekindle his old love, but his plans are derailed when Yates unexpectedly confesses his feelings for Jonas. By enlisting Gray's help to win Jonas's heart, Yates puts Gray in a love triangle he never saw coming. The film was released on Vivimax. Emo Valley follows a foster care survivor and sex worker living in Phoenix, Arizona, discovers that a potential client is stalking him from social media, while staging an unwanted meeting at a local drug dealer's house party. The film was released on Fandango, Prime and Apple TV. Chabuca is a biopic that immerses us in the life of Peruvian host Ernesto Pimentel, a man who defied social conventions to become an icon of Peruvian television with his character of La Chola Chabuca. The film was released on Netflix. The Umbrella Academy is an American superhero television series based on the comic book series of the same name. In the final season, the siblings reconnect with the goal of stopping the cleanse. They also regain their powers in the process, and some have augmented or completely different powers. The series was released on Netflix. Richter follows Eric, who is forced to move to a shitty island to get away from his past, but you don't easily run away from rumors and a broken past. The show focuses on a group of teenagers in a relatively rural part of Norway, and really shines in terms of showing those teenagers as they learn to dig deeper to find what you really want to do with your life. The third season coming to NRK TV. No One Will Miss Us set in the 90s. 5 teenagers looking for money and popularity create an illegal business at school. Everything changes after an unexpected death puts what they have built at risk. There will be gay storyline in this series, and you can watch this on Prime. Only Murders in the Building is an American mystery comedy drama television series. The main plot focuses on a trio of strangers with a shared interest in true crime podcasts, who become friends while investigating a succession of suspicious murders in the apartment building, and producing their own podcast about the cases. The 4th season coming to Hulu. Breathless follows Beale, a resident at a public hospital, has spent months dedicating his life to becoming a doctor. A general strike protesting cuts to public health. Beilen residents consider supporting the strike, which could have fatal consequences. The series coming to Netflix. Chaos is an upcoming mythological dark comedy television series, revolves around three humans as they discover their connection to each other and to a long-standing ancient prophecy, while they deal with corrupt and arrogant gods of classical mythology. You can watch this on Netflix. Angel is a short film, and follows Angelo, who is forced to find a new version of his life in an unfamiliar city when his girlfriend leaves him for another man. An unexpected sexual encounter with an old school friend reawakens his spirit and gets him to start questioning everything he thought he knew about himself. You can watch this on Colin Demarez YouTube. Our Sense is a YouTube short and follows Arthur, a 20-year-old student, sees his best friend from college, Tony, preparing to leave for Canada. The idea of being far from Tony suddenly awakens a much deeper attachment in Arthur. He must face his feelings and the gazes of others before it is too late. You can watch this on Mikael Weber YouTube. Divided Youth follows young woman who investigates death of her trans best friend, uncovering societal divide. Her search makes her realize the vast class disparity. The series coming to Max. Eva Lasting revolves around Eva, who is the first girl ever to attend an all-boys high school and befriends Camilo and a group of awkward friends. The second season coming to Netflix. The Last American Gay Bar is a 6-episode documentary series following the rise and fall of gay bars in Middle America. This series coming to Prime and Out TV. Industry follows a group of young graduates competing for permanent positions at Pierpoint & Company, a prestigious investment bank in London. The third season was released on Max. The Grindr Killer Scandal, a Faking It special, is the scandal of how police failed to stop a serial killer targeting young gay men. You can watch this on Max. Solar Opposites follows a family of aliens who crash land on Earth and are forced to stay there, often disagreeing on whether this is a good thing. The fifth season coming to Hulu. RuPaul's Drag Race All-Stars is an American reality competition spin-off edition of the original RuPaul's Drag Race. The new season will be released on Paramount. Thanks for watching this video. Make sure to subscribe and turn on notification.